Yo, what it do? What it do? Hey, fellas, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. If we want better, we gotta do better. You know, it's too many guys out here that complain and cry about circumstances that they set up for themselves. A lot of people, in particular men, you know, especially when it comes to women, talking about, oh, she only want a guy because he has money. Well, if that's the case, go get some money. And more than that, go get money for you. Go find your purpose in life. Like, you are too busy trying to chase a fucking butterfly instead of building a garden where the butterflies could come. You shouldn't have to be chasing any fucking thing. If anything, chase your dream. Chase your passion. Chase your, chase whatever it is that makes you happy. You get stuck. I mean, look, if you spend the rest of your life, I'm 33, I spent 10, 15 years of my life chasing ass, right? And it was fun because as a man, we are hunters. We like to go out and chase things and hunt and make things better and use our hands. And boy, was I doing all of that. But at the end of the day, I had this empty void that I would just continue to try to fill with temporary pleasure. And that was it. That's all it was. And then I would do it again, and then I would do it again, and it became a loop. And I spent 15 years of my life chasing ass. And I'm telling you right now, if you're 20, if you spend 25 of your years chasing ass, you're going to spend at least 25 years trying to get over all that shit. You're going to spend at least 15 of those years saying, women ain't shit. And then another 15 to 10 years of you trying to, get your life together without having to depend on a woman. Like, just get your shit together right now. Don't spend 20, 25 years chasing ass. I'm telling you. Yeah, you gonna get that little temporary pleasure, but then what? You have to chase your passion, chase your dreams. And like I said, men, you can't complain about shit that you put yourself in. I used to be one of them persons who would complain and say how hard it was and how unfair it was because men had it harder than women and women just rely on their looks and they're just blah, blah, blah. Who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, men are not doing enough. It's more women out here doing the shit that they have to do than men. Like, more women own businesses. More women are, opening up nail salons and like, go get your shit together, And we complain, and I'm gonna give you an example. I'm here at work. I'm on my break. And the reason I come out to my car is because I fuck with y'all. I like talking to y'all. Y'all my peoples. Everybody in the workplace, I really don't fuck with. Fuck them. I don't trust them. I don't like being fake around them. I don't like doing any of that. So I just come out here to my car, I eat my fruit, and I speak to y'all. I love y'all. But men in particular, what y'all got to do is get better at fucking just not spending your time doing bullshit. And what I mean by that is most of the men in a company, they talk about bullshit. They talk about sports, TV shows. Bro, you seen Power, you seen BMF, and niggas will spend hours talking about sports. It's football season, right? Most guys, what they do, they have a team, and then there's a lot of banter back and forth. If another person in the group, if I'm an Eagles fan and there's a Cowboys fan in the group, oh yeah, we gonna be talking shit back and forth. But more than that, what men do is they would go home. First of all, here at the workplace, you talk 3-4 hours about shit that you can't even control. It's a game. It's a sports game. It's a little kid's game. I fuck with sports. I love sports. It takes you away from all the bullshit that's going on in the world. That's exactly what it's meant for. But when dudes start taking in all this shit and coming to work and talking about how, man, they did, and niggas will spend hours on shit that they can't control. If you feel that way, go play Madden. You can at least control how you know, the outcome of the game. But the fact that dudes will go home and sit in front of the fucking TV for 3 hours and just watch the game, drink beer, eat chips, and then come back to work happy or sad because they team won or because they team lost. As if they contributed any fucking thing. You did nothing. You sat on a couch. And it goes like this with everything. You know, they talk about TV shows and, bro, did you miss it? You seen what happened? Did you watch this? And it's like, yo, I love sports, but I'm not about to sit in front of the fucking TV for hours. I'll have it on in the background, and I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna go work on and do some shit that I have to do. And then I remember thinking to myself, like, why is it that a lot of people feel like because they work 40 or 50 hours at a job that they hate, right? You trading your time for money, and you go home and your reward is to sit down and binge watch TV because you deserve it. What did you do? People get so caught up in the 4 fucking walls or wherever you work and thinking, you know, I went in, I did my 40 hours, you know, I put in enough work, I deserve to go out. I deserve to sit down and watch, you know, whatever fucking episode or TV show and binge watch it because, you know, I worked so hard at a company that don't even appreciate me, in a company that I hate. What did you do? The real work happens on the outside. The real work happens when you leave that job. How many hours are you working on yourself, your business, your fitness, your diet? That's where the real fucking work begins. And again, men will literally, this conversation is is unisex. It could be for men and it could be for women, but in particular, men be the ones complaining, and I hear it all the time. Like, man, this company don't pay me enough and this and that. Bro, they not gonna pay you. They don't fuck with you like that. You are a number. You're there to do a job. They gonna underpay you. You gonna go home and then you gonna keep coming back. And then you gonna keep coming back and complaining about how they not getting. No, it don't work like that, bro. The real work begins when you leave the job, when you leave that company or that business that you hate. How many hours? Are you putting 40 hours into whatever it is that's gonna make you better or get you to escape that business? No. So how do men have the right to complain, bro? I mean, again, most men don't even go to the fucking gym. That's just kind of working on you. Fuck everything else. Fuck trying to start a business, a company, or having a side job. Fuck that. What are you doing for you? Most men ain't doing anything. They going home, they playing a game for hours. They watching TV. And then they go back to work. And this shit repeat for 30, 40, 50 years. And then they complain about how the job not paying you enough. You don't like that job. The job probably don't like you. No, they don't like you. So why would they pay you more? Most men don't understand this. Like, go find something to fucking do on the outside to at least give you some fulfillment. Most men don't even have the fulfillment of feeling like they're chasing after something. Again, I was chasing after ass for 15 years, which was really gonna lead me down a road of like, damn, what did I do? Regret. But I traded that desire to want to chase after something and chase after my goals or whatever it is that makes me happy. That right there gave me fulfillment. Even if I'm not where I want to be, the fact that I'm chasing after something gives me that happiness. And most men don't have that. I would love to know in the comments, man. Are you chasing after something? What makes you happy? And then, please, again, if you chasing after booty, let that shit go. Ass gonna always be around. Go chase after your goals. I promise you, it feels, I ain't gonna say it feel better, but the outcome, like, you might feel better. I love y'all.